I go move like that. Fuck that door like me.
What's up? What's good? Welcome to the Locked In podcast. We're on episode 4. I got 2 co-hosts today to help me out, Marco and Dom.
Yo.
What's up?
How you guys doing today?
I'm doing amazing.
That's good to hear. Good to hear. I'm happy to have you guys help me out today. I can hear the seltzers bubbling.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do today, Marco? You chilling?
Yeah, spend time.
Chilling, Dom?
Yeah.
Most part, man.
What were we talking about before we started?
What about you?
What about me?
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing on your off days? Because you didn't show up Sunday. I'm not like pressing you, but
Yeah. No, Sunday, I got down. Well, really, I got faded Saturday, and then I just don't want to come in with no fucking hangover for real.
Nah, I feel that.
So, yeah, I ended up not just doing anything. But it was like the homie's like house party. He just bought a new house. Shout out Nick, and we just kicked it over there. It was cool. It was a lot of like the white homies that I grew up with. Some bitch was like talking to me forever, bro, about like her own boyfriend, about like this nigga deer hunting and shit. Like, but the bitch was talking about this shit for so long, bro. Like, had to be 15 minutes. And I'm just like, I'm like 1 out of 3 niggas in this whole place. And you think that like, and I'm the most like the nigga one. The other ones is like half breeze. Like, that's fucked up, but whatever. They was just like kind of washed. You know what it is. And like, she was just talking to me forever about her boyfriend deer hunting and like his football like career that ended like in high school. And I was just like, huh?
It'd be like that, huh?
And it'd be like, dude. And I know the nigga, like, I played Pop 1 with him, bro. I already, like, I don't even care for the nigga's story. Like, it's like, whatever. And I was just like, bitch, you really, like, she was really doing it.
He wasn't there.
No, the nigga was hunting.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I know a lot about the nigga now. That shit was insane, though. But shout out to Nick and shit. Did you do anything this weekend?
No, not really, man. I think I edited your pictures for the most part of the weekend.
Oh, yeah. You shoot, let them know you shoot a lot of photos for the jewelry brand. What else?
Yeah, I have like 3 brands that I've been working with. 2 jewelry companies, and like a footwear company that I've been just working with right now. But I'm just like trying to get into like the industry.
Yeah.
Of, like Instagram advertising, I guess. So I haven't been really getting
content.
Digital content. Yeah. I feel like companies that their entire store relies on their Instagram feed.
Mm-hmm.
But since I don't have like a large following, I just kind of like been getting free product from these companies and taking free photos for them until I can like build up a solid like rapport, and then I go from there. But I've been using like you guys for like all this shit for free.
I know. I just been pulling out just whatever, getting flicked up. I feel like I'm not a good model though. Like,
Bro, I get the most reaction from people from you.
yeah.
Yeah, like from you and Chris. Well, a year ago, Chris. But yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, you photo well.
Photo well, thank you. I appreciate it. No, that's you, nigga. You all up on the you're all up on the websites, bro. I can't even go to 151.com without seeing Marco's face on it. I work.
I'm the only nigga like.
They got some other niggas on there too.
Who was the dude that he was the short black dude?
Tone.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I never knew his name, but he was up there too.
Yeah, he was up there too. Yeah.
On the
and
website?
I had like some homies from like my boy Ant from this one of the homies.
The white boy?
Yeah, P, one of the homies too.
Fire.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to get anyone that tries to do that, and I think they're cool.
Who's the photographer that took those photos?
Noah?
Yeah,
I fuck with him.
You got to show me his shit afterwards and shit. Show Dom too.
Yeah, I'll show you him too.
Cause you said you like his style a lot because it fits like the store, right?
Yeah, if it's a store and it's like I don't know, he's just cold, bro. I don't know how to explain it without like trying to dick ride, but the nigga's just nice. Like he has an eye for like have you ever took shrooms?
No, I haven't.
But like you ever took shrooms?
No.
But you know, like when like for people that take shrooms, like when you see light and shit, and it's all like wavy.
Yeah.
Is it like a like not to like dick ride, but like the LSD video by A$AP Rocky.
Yeah,
Oh, like
something
streaky?
similar. Honestly, like similar to like the lights are just way brighter. Everything's different. You notice different things. Like
Are you saying like his photos are like over, like they're like well saturated, like the colors are deep, like?
no, I feel like he sees like what I see like when I'm like high.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, like so he might notice different things. So
That's fire.
That is fire. What is he doing now? He shoots out here still?
yeah,
He lives out here?
I think so. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
pretty sure.
Is
Yeah.
that like his main job too? Just photography, or does he do something else?
I think he does something else too, but it has something to do with like photography or something like that, or like architecture or something.
So before we started the podcast, me and Dom were talking about the new NOCTA. NOCTA? Is that how you pronounce it?
But I think so. They
Yeah.
said it was like Nike released a editorial or whatever on it, saying it's like for Drake's, like the way that he works is like nocturnally, and like all of his inspiration comes at like night. So I think that's like basically where that came from.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, NOCTA is, what would you call, I don't want to say it's a collab with Drake and Nike, but it's like an actual line that Drake is dropping with Nike.
Ooh.
That's the stuff right there. But so far there's a puffer jacket, a hoodie, a fleece pants to go with the hoodie, and then some socks. But the puffer jacket looks fire, has this big ass Nike logo on the back, and then the hoodie and the fleece, it has like some piping on the side, but for the most part honestly looks like a Nike Tech. That's like the best way to kind of describe it. And then the socks are just like, honestly, they're like just
Yeah, the puffer
gold
is tough.
Yo, low key,
swoosh.
I think it like resembles like the Nike ACG stuff a lot. It looks like
Yeah.
that type of stuff. But I guess they're also doing some like tracksuits, jackets, and gloves and stuff as well.
They said the way they described it is like it's supposed to be the best travel, like the best, what's the way to put it? I forgot what they exactly said, but the best line for like traveling, like it's all about just being on the go. That's what it was, on the go wear. That's supposed to be like the whole thing, which is crazy because that's what bros like kind of trying to do too.
Yeah.
Like loungewear,
Yeah,
No.
kind of like travel wear, but like
travel wear.
not me. But I was trying to help someone else do that,
That's
and I was
fair.
suggesting that they should go that route. Yeah,
Yeah,
So just cozy.
like cozy, but like luxury.
like luxury plain wear kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's out here doing stuff like that though?
The homie all day.
He was trying to. Yeah, he's working on it. So you know, Amir's doing his thing with the denim.
Yeah. I remember you.
And so
talking about
his friend all day wants to do like a line like that.
that. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, out of town, right?
yeah.
But the NOCTA shit, bro. I like the puffer jacket. The puffer is going for $400. I like I would just get the yellow one just on some like whatever shit. But
It's yellow or is it tan? That shit looks hard.
It's yellow, and then there's a black one.
Oh, it is yellow.
Is there any more pictures, Dom?
It's like a tan yellow though, like a cream.
But I haven't really seen Drake really say too much about it. Like, I wonder if it's gonna roll out with his like album and shit too.
Was he supposed to do something with Adidas?
No, it's been checks over stripes. That's what I like.
No,
That's
you
what-
mean like a rollout, like
Yeah,
with
like
views?
was that actually supposed to happen? Or?
I never heard nothing of that.
I haven't heard anything with Nike. I read the article. It said like they've been working on it for like 2 years, but
But bro said Adidas.
well, yeah, because they were like, I remember during that whole like Pusha T shit, like he was gonna have like a whole rollout with Adidas, and
Oh yeah, for his son.
yeah, and then if you watch like the
you're
interview,
right.
it's like it wasn't gonna be a rollout with Adonis, but it was. He did have something that didn't fall through or fell through with Adidas, and yeah, he just like stuck with Nike. But that's probably where it started. Was like he had this idea for this high end loungewear type affordable thing, and then that came more fruition with Nike.
Do you think that this will last like longer than 3 seasons?
I don't even know if that's what they're trying to do. To be honest with you,
I think it is.
it
I
says
think
it's
so.
a label, like
Yeah.
a whole new label. But I mean, bro, I'll never count out Drake for anything. He's like so influential.
Might try to run it up like how they run it up with Travis.
Yeah, but he's I don't know. I feel like when you can like look at Travis and like think of him as a fashion icon, like you do when you think of like Kanye or ASAP. But like when
you saying
think,
you don't? Oh, you do?
I do.
Yeah,
I don't coincide Drake. Even he says that he's like not the guy known for.
That's why I think this line. That's why it is on the go wear. And like, bro, he performs in fucking Nike Tech like fleeces and shit. So I think it fits like exactly what it's for, kind of thing. And I think it's like pretty smart too.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of like Montclair and Stone Island, to be honest. Like when he was on that wave that was like what Views was. Like the whole Views thing, he like rolled out with Stone Island. Like they were like the official sponsor of that tour.
I heard he was paying for that, bro. I heard
Stone Island was paying for the tour and stuff, or
no. He was paying for his Stone Island. Like,
oh really?
That doesn't.
I mean, that wouldn't be surprising. I mean, it's Stone Island.
Yeah. But then this nigga, remember he got that big ass Stone Island chain?
Yeah, that was like I heard the jeweler say that Stone Island was sponsoring the tour.
Ben Baller?
Yeah, it was Ben Baller. Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Or it might have been. Was it Ben Baller that did that?
Yeah, I think Ben Baller did do that one.
Okay, I don't know if it was him or like the Beverly Hills jeweler or whatever.
There's like, I don't know who's the
Jacob
Beverly.
& Co.
Jacob. Oh, you talking about Jacob the jeweler?
Yeah, I think it might have been Jacob the jeweler. I'm gonna be real. I don't know shit about jewelry when it comes to them. I know like Icebox and Ben Baller and like.
I don't know any jewelers.
Yeah, facts.
I know all the jewelers. There was fucking Jacobs. That's when he had like the watches like in the 2000s. Remember when niggas had the watches with like had like a little blue circle in it. It had like 3 little circles. The big I don't know. It was the most popular like back in 2000s. And then right now, I think Icebox is probably like number 1, but Ben Baller.
Yeah, I shouldn't say I don't know any jewelers. I just know like the mainstream. Like I mean, I know like the people that make jewelry, like hard jewelry and like Crown Collection, people like that. But I don't know anyone that's like, I don't know, doing something that's like low key that's popping at the same time. That makes sense.
Oh, like up and coming type shit. Like
yeah,
I don't know. Like
I want to know what the connects are you have to like start that type of industry where you're just like a diamond jeweler.
I know the Indians are tapped in, nigga.
Sketchy. The what?
The Indians are tapped into like the jewelry game, bro. I'm telling you, because when I was in Ballroom, they're real famous for their gold because you get gold mad cheap over there. So like niggas would always go over there, bro, buy mad gold bars, like just invest in it or just get like custom pieces made. But they're all like Indian cats. And then I thought that was just like because I was out there. And then I was listening to Ben Baller's podcast and he was like said it himself. He was like, bro, once you're in this game, like you're gonna come across like the Indians basically. And he was like, you're gonna have to like you have to fuck with them type shit because they just tapped in like that.
Damn.
That's fire though. Shout out to the Indian niggas.
Shout out those niggas.
Shout out. So here's the
yeah, that puffer's tough.
The fleece pants I think are fire too.
See, that's
like
yellow.
Shit that I wanted in high school, honestly.
It's like mustard yellow.
Yeah.
Like niggas would have definitely wore that in high school. I probably still wear it.
Niggas gonna wear that shit.
Niggas are definitely gonna wear this, bro.
Yeah. Speaking of Stone Island though, Montclair bought Stone Island for what, 1.6? I think so. 1.6 Bs, bro. Which is insane because that's like 2 Italian brands. And I did read an article on it, and honestly, bro, the way the Montclair dude was talking, like, he just wants to keep Stone Island, like, kind of, like, doing the same thing, but with, like, more little collaborations and shit. But for the most part, like, he's not trying to change anything. That's what he said, at least. But they said it took him, like, lots of months to lock in that deal and shit. But they finally came to, like, a good conclusion.
I think that's a good thing. I hear people say, I don't know what y'all think, but I hear people say, like, it's a bad thing. Like, Stone Island's done for. I'm like, nigga, Stone Island's going to get even more lit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be better.
It's going to be better, like, because I feel like Montclair is more likely to do collabs with people like brands.
Yeah, they just
designers.
did the Rick.
The Leaks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing is, like, do you think Stone Island no longer collabs with Supreme?
No, I think they do more collabs.
With Supreme?
They already, like, some people, yeah, they do more collabs like that because people were saying, like, Stone Island was more exclusive or whatever, but I mean, like, they lost that when they did a collab with Supreme. That was kind of like that. So
Did people look at that like that was bad?
I mean, probably not when they first did it, but when they kept doing it.
Well, they kind of, it's like a staple thing though. I feel like because I like when they do a lot of I don't have any like pieces, but I don't mind it when they're always doing something with North Face. You know what I'm saying?
Stone Island? Or sorry.
Supreme.
Yeah, well, Supreme's like hard as shit is with North Face.
They're hard as shit.
Right.
I bet you their Stone Island shit probably goes crazy too. Then.
I fuck with the Stone Island stuff heavy that they do with Supreme, and I don't fuck with Supreme like that whatsoever.
Do you fuck with? Do you have any
Not at
Stone?
all.
Not Supreme. I mean, like, I like respect what they did.
But right
Like,
now you're just not copying pieces.
I would cop some pieces. Like I've been seeing some Supreme shit. I'm like, that shit actually kind of tough. Like,
Okay,
that
but
one kid-
Recent times?
But like, let's use like their entire fall, like winter, or the spring, summer catalog.
Mhm.
Of one of those seasons, how many things do you see that you fuck with?
Honestly, if I looked on there right now, I'd probably see like 1 or 2.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Of the thousands of pieces that they literally put out,
Is it usually always outerwear or pants?
it's like shirts.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
crew necks.
Oh yeah, the crew necks do be hitting low
Yeah.
key. I like the
And
Nike
jackets
collabs
and
they
stuff.
always do.
Yeah, they always like their collabs are always fire in my opinion.
Yeah. I haven't really seen like anything they honestly dropped in like recent times. I really haven't been like looking out. I get little email updates, but I never like check it out.
They just did like not even a week ago, the North Face and Supreme stuff came out, and it was actually really fire. It's it basically just likes the normal North Face stuff that's trending right now, like the puffers that just say North Face on them, but it's furry.
Oh, I think I did see that.
I mean, didn't they just do something with Stone Island again? So that's what I'm saying. Like
This
Stone
season.
Island always does like collabs. So not they always do collabs, but they did a collab with Supreme, so it's already been like more accessible. If that makes sense. So
That makes
I don't
sense.
think it's like going to make the brand worse. I think they're just going to like pivot it a different way. Maybe they'll have like someone take over Stone Island, like a cool designer, like cool young designer.
I could see like some females wearing it. Like I'm not
Yeah.
really finna wear it. I could see guys wearing it too, but like I would like a
So
female
it's-
in it probably better.
Faux fur. They did like what they always do with North Face. It's like the jackets and then maybe like a shirt, backpacks and waist bags and stuff like that they always throw up out there. But I think with the Stone Island thing and going with Montclair is like Montclair being around for so much longer and more respected than Stone Island. I think it's just gonna give them more opportunities to advance into like the industries and more respect. They have more. What is the word? Like they're able to get
Notoriety?
No, like
Oh,
they're
they
able.
always have that, bro. I think
Yeah.
they're just gonna have more like a.
I just
big- a
picked my
wider
favorite
market.
big word. Like I just picked a big word.
They're
Like
just
that
gonna have
kind
a
of
wider
fit.
market. Like people that don't know about Stone Island might know about Stone Island.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, this person they did a collab with. They might do a collab with Little Uzi. I don't know. I'm just saying some shit.
Oh, you mean like
You feel
artist
me?
collabs?
I'm not saying like artist collab. They might do a collab with a designer, like a designer that's young. Like I don't know, but I think they're
Like
just gonna
Rude,
do
really?
more. Nah.
Not like that.
The Rude wouldn't do one. I could see a
I
leak
can
Stone
see that.
Island.
But well, Aleeks did something with Montclair, so I could see it
Yeah.
that way too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But Matthew Williams in general is just like I think he's just at that level now where anybody would pay for him to be like a part of their brand.
Their rollout kind of thing.
And I meant that Stone Island would have access to a lot more resources than they would have had.
That's a good
before.
point.
That's the word I was looking for. Was
Yeah,
access.
true.
Oh yeah. And that's definitely not what
Isn't
I was
that
thinking of.
Montclair's whole thing? Like they have like some of the best materials. They like compete with Stone Island for that. So them buying out Stone Island is kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what they say? Montclair has the
like Montclair genius? Isn't that their whole thing? Like
I don't know.
they're,
I low
like,
key
the
look at you for that
technology
information.
that's in- oh my god.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're probably right though.
No, I agree though. Like the material I felt on Montclair, and first of all, the material that I felt on Stone Island is like the greatest. I think you were about to ask me too if I have any Stone Island stuff. I
Yeah.
do. I have like 3 pairs of pants.
Mm.
I think like
Cargos.
I have like the shit that 151 sold, the heated.
Oh yeah.
you
I
have
went to the
those?
closet, bro. I went to the closet and I was kind of geek because the nigga had it, and I was just like
Yeah, the
Made it
heat
change
ones
colors
that
and
change
shit.
color in the
Yeah, those
heat.
are tough.
And then I got
the all day specials.
I got like these like really like unique patterned like I'd almost say almost like cargos, but they're like work pant type things. But
A little thicker.
Yeah, they're real thick, but the material is like so crazy.
It
Like,
feels like a soft like. I don't know.
it's like borderline
canvas.
suede, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like just such a weird material. It's still like comfortable too.
You know. Ever since I went to your closet, like it kind of fucked up my perception, like on the brand, bro. Rude, low key.
Oh yeah,
Cause I haven't like tried on any Rude like shirts or anything, but I tried on a couple like shirts, and like bro, the neckline, like maybe I would have felt it like a couple years ago, but the neckline was so like deep, bro, that I was like, bro, this is out. Like, but I love the way that shit looks
on other
like.
people.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard though.
I think I don't want to say nothing negative about him because I think he's like I think he's the trendsetter right now.
I think I like him a lot.
Trendsetter for sure.
But I do agree. Like
There's definitely people come in the store. They're always like, I went to school with this guy. I know this guy. I'm like,
everybody says that.
everyone says that.
Bro,
I mean, people don't be saying that about Virgil. People just come in and say that.
Well, I mean, you got to think like geographically, like the niggas
Oh yeah,
right
okay.
here.
I guess that makes sense. But it's
Yeah,
just like,
true.
bro, like,
But Virgil's also been in the game for like.
you can convince
forever.
anyone to buy Rude.
Yeah, you can
because it's PacSun.
He said it's
But, like,
PacSun.
No, I
What
like
you mean?
PacSun. Just like, have you noticed like when PacSun started doing the fog stuff like a few years ago, like
Oh, Ruigi did a
Yeah,
collab
but-
with PacSun too.
yeah, but like in general,
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like PacSun just kind of takes like what's popping in the scene right now, and I think like collection 1 through 3 for Fear of God was like super popping.
I
Like,
remember.
specifically with like the jeans
Yeah.
and like remember the cutoff flannels and shit.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
PacSun just kind of like rode that train and like everything they started releasing was like that.
Oh, so you're saying that's Rude now with PacSun? They're riding the Rude.
Yeah,
train.
so like that's how like I just see who's like kind of popping right now. So
Yeah, he's
just
more
go
like
back-
trendy.
Yeah, you can
Like
see a
with
lot
the
of that
times
stuff.
right now. Like a lot of Arizona people, or like
West Coast
on the
in
West
general.
Coast people, they like the vintage, like Western type look.
I actually like that
The
look a lot.
Americano vintage.
I'm actually like a big fan. I was just a little bit
I
like,
it too. I'm not even mad at Rude, honestly.
No,
I
but-
mean, there's certain things I see in his pieces. Niggas can call me, I don't care. They can call me a hater. Like, there's certain pieces, certain things I see, I'm just like, alright, I would change this, but.
yeah.
Or it looks just like this.
How
but
do you
it's
feel
still
about
fire.
the-
I would still cop it though. That's the thing. Like,
Do you like the leather shit he does?
I haven't seen it in person,
I
but when I
haven't
see
either.
it in person, I know I'm like, because when I see it in a picture, I'm like, I like that shit.
I like the
And
leather.
I seen
shit
Minimal.
So much.
I think it was like Minimal or like Forever 21 already ripped that shit.
Did
Bro,
they?
Minimal's so quick. Minimal rips so hard.
Okay, how do you
I
feel
wanna
about
try to
that? How do you
min-
feel
I
about
wanna
that?
end
Dog?
Minimal.
Like Minimal ripping shit off. He
Fuck.
hates it, bro. Like I don't give a fuck. I feel like big business is like
I guess.
Bro.
fuck them little niggas.
But some
Like,
niggas
that's
is
fucked
like
up.
selling kids. That's still business.
I don't know, bro. And this is my case on it. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let Dom speak.
All right. I feel like that those looks to certain looks, like they have to be accessible to people, right? And the only way to do that is if like Fashion Nova or like ASOS or
They do.
like does that, and unfortunately like those brands suck ass. The material is terrible, and Minimal's like okay for the most part. So I guess like, damn, bro.
It's all good.
I guess like it sucks because it does take away from the actual like art,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like, does it bring
Value.
eyes to Root
No,
now?
it does not.
You don't think so? He thinks it.
No, I think it
He
takes away
values it?
because like when you see they're like, oh, this shit, I already seen this shit. I seen this shit out Forever 21. I hear people say that, I'm like, bro, that shit makes me sick.
People say that.
Or like they come in with the Minimal, they're like, I'm like, oh, are those on so? They're like, no, I got these at Minimal. They're like, what is that? All right, is that 99%? They're like, nah, this is Minimal. What's 99% is? Like then they
Oh,
look
I
at
see.
99% is like
they
that's the
stole
whack
it?
shit. Like that's the whack shit. Or, like Minimal is really the one that's like it's like kind of like stealing people's money. They
So
could
then-
just make something. I don't know. Minimal, if they can do what PacSun does and they can do it on a more like respectable level, like
Do the
collab with the
collab.
artist.
Oh, okay.
Feel
So
me?
you,
Or they
okay.
could do like a subscription based collab with the artist. Like, okay, Fear God Essential subscription based. You have access to this, or Fear God Essential. You have access.
You might be a good person to ask this to. When like Jerry Lorenzo.
Wait, low key, you can't
Sorry,
tap because
my bad.
like it's bad. It's good.
My
It's
bad.
good. You don't have the headphones. So, you
So,
can't tap.
like when Jerry Lorenzo or Luigi or, like I don't know if you knew about Mr. Completely before, but when they do like collabs like that with PacSun, or even like Kanye with Adidas, like how do they get paid out?
I don't know, bro. That's what I be trying to figure out. Like, I haven't really researched it. I should, but like,
I think they get. I'm gonna guess they get one big check,
I feel like that's
yeah,
really
that's what I'm
bad.
guessing. They get one big check and they're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna run it.
and then
This is right.
PacSun just like pays for the everything else, like the samples and everything. And then, but they make everything off revenue and shit.
Yeah, that's what I had to guess. I had some people tell me like, there's no way that like Kanye signs a deal with Adidas. They put out like 400,000 V2s or whatever, and he only gets paid let's say $1 million for his contract, but he doesn't get paid like residuals, I guess, or whatever it would be.
Kind of
Royalties.
Yeah, I think Kanye and Adidas, their contract is gonna be a lot different from like the Fear of God and PacSun contract, because I mean Kanye's is way more long term.
Yeah, but also you can also see it as like the company is taking all the risk with this designer. So if they pay the person outright, depending on who negotiates the contract, I'm guessing it would be like, let's say Jerry Lorenzo and Fear God, or not Fear God, or yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
But Jerry Lorenzo and Fear God are talking with PacSun to do this Essentials collab, and PacSun's like, look, we're risking our money, so we're gonna pay you an upfront cost of $1 million, and I just use that as like a round number to do a whole line with us. And that contract doesn't get you if we sell out all the clothes. It just basically saying we're going to pay you up front. Design some clothes for us, and then we'll put it out. And if it goes well, we'll do Essentials too.
Yeah, another one if you want.
Unless they negotiate saying, no, we want $1 million and royalties for however much sells.
Yeah,
That's
each deal might be different.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
probably something like
the
probably
company
like
takes all the risk if they put that out.
Yeah.
Like
if they put
They're
the
not
money
taking
up
no
front.
risk.
not with
PacSun not taking no risk with.
not with Jerry Lorenzo,
Yeah,
but
true.
like
I mean, I get what you're saying.
You're putting
too,
the money
but,
up front. That's what you mean by risk. By putting the money up.
I feel like it was more of a risk for Jerry Lorenzo, honestly.
Fuck yeah.
Because his brand, like, people don't fuck with it like that because they're just like the essentials. Like, it's like,
Do you think that's why?
yeah, bro. It made
Yeah?
he made it too accessible. But I think it's a good thing. It's like a sacrifice because people want to feel like they can buy luxury, or they still want to have the luxury brand at a cheap price or whatever, or
Yeah.
a good price. So I mean, it's a sacrifice, but at the same time, like, it definitely I feel like it watered down his brand a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I
'Cause, like,
I guess I was
people
so
come in- People
surprised.
come into like boutiques, or like you see like Fear God Essentials at Neiman's when that was like a high end boutique at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Or you might see people
that
ask,
Nordstrom?
or they might go to like a boutique and they might ask for Fear God Essentials, and it's like nothing wrong with it, but
Does Essentials
at the
resell
same
for
time, it's
more?
like-
yes.
yeah.
Shit ton.
I got some stuff and I resold it.
Yeah. Shout out Essentials. So I guess that's probably the best way to do
I rock
it.
this stuff. Like, I rock it in the crib.
It's good loungewear too. Like
Yeah.
it's super cozy. But
Essentials,
yeah,
literally.
Exactly.
I just don't like that. That's it. I don't like branding like that. You know, like
Big
I
ass
actually
Essentials in the
like
front.
the essential wave. Like, I like how Pharrell's doing it. I think more brands should do it. I think
No,
Rude
wait,
should
wait.
do his. a
He's
lot
talking
better.
about-
I'm talking about the giant branding. Like imagine this said Essentials in the front of it.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan on
But I
branding.
do fuck with Essentials. Like to change or to go into the Fear of God
Yeah.
realm. Like bro, I think Jerry Lorenzo's newest line that they just came out with is like the most beautiful line I've seen in a long time, and it's just all essentials for the most part. Like there's no branding on it. It's all just like monochrome colors. Like
The Fear God Essentials.
well, the
No,
Fear
the
of God
newest-
actual stuff,
yeah,
not
that-
fog.
Oh.
Like his actual like spring or sorry, would it
His
be
fall,
winter
winter?
line
Yeah.
that they just came out with like
Fall,
7th
winter
collection.
20.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen the new Fear of God shit yet.
Bro.
I haven't been looking at people's stuff lately.
But speaking of new shit,
But
are you gonna pull it up?
Yeah, just really quick, bro. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
just
not
pull it
lying,
up.
bro.
I don't know. I guess Rude has the Essentials Puma, the Rude Puma collab. It's like Essentials.
Is that ongoing? Is that an ongoing collab?
They did it twice. That shit's actually. I had the pants, and I had the shoes, but
I had the
I
shirt.
gave them to someone.
While you're looking that up, I like the. Do you like the Dior Kenny scarf? Honestly, the new
Nah, that shit's fire.
that shit is crazy, low key.
Yeah.
Kenny is low key like I didn't know nothing about him, bro, until he did the hair and Preston shit. And then I'm looking at his Instagram and like he's painting on these cars, bro. It's insane. And
Flintstone stuff.
yeah, and then I read an article, and it was Kim Jones said he was talking about how obviously like we're in different times right now and shit, and he said that I think people want a break from reality.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it right there. Go ahead.
No, you just continue.
Oh, and I was Kim Jones said I think people want a break from reality, so I think that's why he collabed with him to make something fun and make something that's like out there that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Who? I don't want to like.
Yeah. No,
sound
go ahead.
Off, but who is?
Who's Kenny? I didn't just learn about him.
I think
too.
he was like an artist from like the 80s.
Like a
But like
a painter.
Literally, yeah. Like
Yeah,
he
a
just like
painter.
does he
He was
spray
like a
paint?
street artist, performance artist, all that.
Hmm.
And like he was around like Andy Warhol. I didn't know he was in Basquiat's last art show. That's something I didn't know. But he was around like Andy Warhol and not Andy Warhol. What's the other dude? The dude that makes the stick figure guys that are like kind of fat. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I look hella bad. But the dude that has the I Heart New York and it's like I Heart New York and it's like the dude, the stick figure man.
Bro, for real, I have no idea.
You know, you guys know who I'm talking about. Keith Haring.
Keith. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keith Haring and like all them.
How do you got like? So is it first of all? Is it fire though? Like the Dior collab?
Yeah, so it's like Kenny Scarf just did like they have like satchels. Is it the whole fall winter 20 for the Kenny Scarf and Dior, or is it just Kenny Scarf?
I'm not
and
sure
Dior?
how it's working. Like he looks like he's using a different artist every season.
Yeah, I think it is the whole season for fall winter, honestly, because they did a whole show. But basically, it's just like super colorful. There's like a lot of faces on the bags. They have like some slippers, the outerwear. They even have like some crazy art on there. I'll show you afterwards,
Okay.
cause I would pull it up now, but then like I had to put like pictures up and shit.
I
But
feel you. Okay.
it's super colorful and just I don't know. I just started liking that nigga after he did that collab with fucking Heron Preston. You seen the jacket, the trucker jacket? It's in the store.
The airbrush looking one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Kenny.
Oh, that's him. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, okay. So that if we're talking about artists, how do you guys feel about? Have you guys noticed like a huge trend in Basquiat stuff now?
Yeah, but I feel like he's always been trendy.
But like I feel like he's getting into like pop culture again, like
Mm.
clothing. If you go to like,
There's a lot of artists right now that are looking like Basquiat, which is cool because it's natural. That's what should happen because everyone looks up to him. Some shit.
when I don't like fuck with art that heavy, but like when I do tell people I like art and I tell them I like Basquiat, they always give me shit.
Yeah, why?
'Cause they just say it's
Basquiat's
like,
fire.
Yeah, they just say like it's just like common, like that's a guy, like that.
I guess, yeah. I guess
Yeah.
so.
That's like the it's kind of like what calling you like a basic bitch, I guess.
Yeah, like
pretty much.
I'm like the pumpkin spice latte guy of the art world.
Yeah. Like I don't know a lot about art either, honestly, bro.
Bro,
to be
it's gonna be trendy. Like niggas are gonna like something and then they're gonna like someone else, and then you're gonna not like that nigga, or
Bro,
you
it's
forget
just-
about that nigga and like someone else again.
Dude.
Like, bro, it's shit's just like nigga, just like what you like. Basquiat's fire because that nigga's just like he's just, bro. He be in his art. He says deep shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like anything that's like deep and new is gonna always last forever. But like, I don't know, bro.
That's true. Like when
I mean, like it's gonna come back again. I get what you're saying. Like it's gonna come back again. Like people are gonna just start doing the Basquiat like collabs like Coach did and like Uniqlo just did again.
Well, that would be fire, but like I'm talking about like PacSun and Urban Outfitters are like doing it now.
Yeah, they've always been doing that shit.
wait, what are they doing?
Just have like his paintings on long sleeves or like
Yeah,
Oh,
just like that kind of shit.
fuck it.
they always been doing that. But at least his family's getting a check though.
Yeah, but
I
dude,
guess.
they need a check, bro. I feel like his paintings go for so much. I remember like one of his record paintings like sold for like 10 figures or some shit.
Damn,
Jeez.
that shit crazy.
Yeah. Like
My
that's-
Basquiat knowledge is shit. Like I honestly just learned it through like I learned a lot through a mirror that one day.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think you're right though because he's been coming up more in my life because I don't really know too much about him either. But I like seen him and I knew about him. But he's in recent times been like just popping up in conversation. So I mean he has to be trending and shit. But I wanted to I need you to give me the 101 on the Grammys, bro.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Bro, for people who don't really know me, like
Let's go. Oh fuck, that sounds like shit.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
bro, like so I first and foremost I just like I fuck with music. Obviously, it's like just such a like a huge influential part of my life,
Mm-hmm.
and I do look forward to like the Grammys every year. Even though over the last like 5 years, 6 years, I've been noticing like a trend in terrible nominations, and maybe not even so of like nominations, but just like people who win over other artists without any explanation. It's like even in the industry, people know like this is something's
Talk
going
about
on.
it every year.
Yeah, like every year something happens and they just say the same thing. We Ben know you're corrupt. That's all like
Yeah.
they say. Even Drake said it like, why are you guys surprised that this is happening? Like this happens every year, you know.
Yeah.
The first year that I really noticed it, bro, was in 2013, and the best rap album, it was Yeezus by Kanye West, Nothing Was the Same by Drake, Magna Carta Holy Grail by Jay-Z, Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick, and
I remember this shit.
and Macklemore and Ryan Lewis's like whatever the fuck that album was called, and then Macklemore won over like all 5 of those.
Thrift shopping one.
Yeah, bro. Fuck, I can't even think of the name of the album, but I don't even want to give that man fucking any type of marketing.
He was a real one though. It didn't. Yeah.
I get it.
You don't like it.
But okay, but like, come on, how are you gonna say like that album? Like, how do you judge that album? Like, let's do it this way. Successfully wise, I bet you that album was the most successful album of that year, right? Mm. So then let's go to this year, 2020, where you have in like the rap category, you have like you have.
Well,
Lil
first
Uzi.
off, I know what you're.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was only like abiding by fucking Macklemore because he ended up saying like, "Nigga, I didn't have the best album."
Oh,
Huh? Yeah, he did.
does he get the pass right then?
He said that Kendrick had the best album, but go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, no, okay, great. That he said it, like he got the pass, but now I'm trying to result it to he won, right? So if he won, and let's say successfully he had the commercially best album that year, like Thrift Shop was probably like one of the biggest albums. Thrift Shop was the best song,
Single,
record, whatever, of a long time, bro. That song did great. And I'm not saying that this is like a factual based awards ceremony where people are getting praised by record sales, because that's not the case. I think how the Recording Academy judges it is based off of like a group of peers listen to these albums in detail, and they are all people who know music. They know sonics. They know what it takes to create this album. And then they put it into a box. And the box would be the genre that it's a part of.
Yeah.
Well, they don't be. I mean, who was nominated for hip hop this year?
Bro, I low-key don't even want to fucking say it, but the one that you guys agreed on was like Jay Electronica, and Nas was in there too. So it's like you can definitely see like Nas.
But where was the corruption this year, or like the issue?
So I'll tie it back to like, let's imagine that they chose Macklemore not because the album was good, but because it sold well, right?
Right.
Because clearly, to this day, people can argue that like Nothing Was the Same is one of the best hip hop albums ever, and Good Kid, Mad City has won awards for being the best hip hop album ever, even by like. Yeah, for sure, right? And then you have like Magna Carta, Holy Grail, and like Kanye, Jay-Z, like they're the biggest rappers of all time, and Drake and Kendrick too. So
and Yeezus was up there too.
Yeah, it was just ahead of its time too. So I can see why people were like, "Oh, this album's trash."
Do you think it's because they're racist? Because like if you listen to like Nas's album, or you listen to like Royce the 9-5's album,
he's also too.
Like it's like some anti-racist shit. So like if they're racist, why would they nominate those? I don't know. They might be racist. I don't know.
Bro, low key, like I don't know. It's like hard to say because you don't know. There's so many people behind it. I heard like this story about how they put like this like, these aren't my words, but they put like this light-skinned black dude as the interim CEO. So like a lot of people.
They did?
Yeah, like so the interim CEO of the company is like this like
light skinned nigga, like look.
But bro, you know how you said the dude's
high.
washed, like you're the like the
whitewash. It's a real thing.
So they put him there to like make it look like the company is progressive.
Yeah,
and so
they did that this year.
I don't know if it was this year, but he is interim. Like he's still acting. He's not actually the CEO right now, but like a lot of people in the recording industry are saying negative things about him, saying like he was just a placement because he's black. And
it's like light skinned niggas, bro. Like
he's black enough, like he's black enough to get people to think like the company's progressive, but white enough to
keep the ball rolling. Boys.
Yeah, facts.
yeah, basically.
But if we're like, say Macklemore's album did really good, right?
I know you've been trying to get this point across. Yeah.
But it's like this year, it's like, and that was in the rap category. This year, I would argue that Jay Electronica and Nas and Royce the 5'9", the people that they have. Who's the fucking dude that won Hustle and Flows thing. The guy that you were like, that guy does not have D Webby or some shit.
No, D Smoke.
D Smoke.
Yeah, D-Smoke.
Like, bro, like, how the fuck is D Smoke up
Yeah,
there?
that's just because like he's an industry.
Industry plant.
Industry plant.
Bro, y'all got to share this. I'm going piss so bad.
I'm about to follow you after that too, but
That's
I'll,
terrible. We're good though.
Do you want me to like pause and then we can
No,
come
no,
back?
no.
Okay.
You can just.
Can you hand me one of those?
Cups?
Yeah, I can see. You can pause. Honestly, that's fine. I can edit it.
Shit.
I will get the point off before he comes back because it's easy to interrupt. But like it's like proven that like Lil Baby, Pop Smoke, even Uzi had like the most revenue generating and chart topping albums of the year for hip hop. Roddy Ricch too, like winning so many awards outside of the Grammys.
Right.
And they just get no recognition from the Academy whatsoever, and there's
Roddy
no answer.
Ricch should definitely have got nominated.
He
But,
got-
like, I'm just saying, like, I think it depends. Like, there's a lot of like, what is the criteria? I feel like if niggas knew the criteria, they would try to hit it, and then there couldn't be any like.
There's no
complaints
transparency.
about- But honestly, I think it's just like a peep about like who you know, or it could be something deeper on some racial shit. I don't know. Like, I don't watch the Grammys.
Yeah, I feel that.
So
a lot of
I
people
really
don't.
I really don't even know. Like, I don't see like, you feel me, like.
Well, what gauged my attention, bro, is that like I'm such a huge fan of The Weeknd. So
Is there any more drinks in there?
no, there's not. Yeah, I asked, bro. What did I ask?
He asked me to go get.
I said, should I get some stuff for him? He's like, I said, how does bro want to drink? And he goes, nah, it's cool. I got like 4 Bud Light seltzers at the spot.
I thought there was the other shit too.
Those shits were light for real.
Yeah, they was super light.
But that shit just like sparked my like interest in the whole thing because bro didn't even get nominated for a single Grammy.
This
And-
year, The Weeknd didn't.
No, not a single one.
You should.
Bro, that's insane.
Yeah.
For pop for sure.
But that's the thing is,
Pop star nigga.
yeah, right.
If anything.
But the thing is like, so there's so many like conspiracies. So number one would be, what do you put him in? Do you put him in R&B? He's not really R&B. Do you put him in pop? Because his album isn't all just that. It's like 3 different things. You know, it's hard to put someone into a box.
Yes, R&B was changing because like the old R&B don't sound like the new like.
That's true.
don't
I
know,
feel you
it
on
could
that.
Be like R&B pop, bro.
But-
Like, the genres are different now, bro. Like,
But they put him in that box for the last like 4 years.
What they put him in the R&B box or the
No,
pop?
they put him in that stupid urban contemporary thing that they got rid of. So he had always washed people in that because like you're putting Starboy up against like a Miguel album and like a Solange album, and it's
what
like
does urban contemporary mean?
well, and
means
Tyler
black.
Creators, yeah, it just means black.
Nigga in the city.
It means a nigga. You remember when Tyler came out and said that shit?
He's like, it's cool.
He was like pissed off when he won and shit.
His exact words were like, "It's cool that I won a Grammy, but it's like I won it in basically like a genre where it's just black music. Like that's all urban contemporary means." And he's like, I feel like I made pop music, and it would have been.
Mm-hmm.
And same with Justin Bieber too. Like he's just like he tried to shift his genre to R&B too. Like his album for sure, I would say.
This nigga, bro.
I like Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, boy.
I think the nigga's cool. I think I don't know. I think he's.
Like, I don't know.
You don't like him because he said nigga back in the day or what?
No, he said he didn't say
He said,
it. Was,
run, nigga.
yeah, he said.
He said, run, nigga.
He did, but like
No, I'm not gonna hold him for that. It's just like I don't hate the dude, but I don't know. I feel like people just gas Justin Bieber because he's like a white boy that like can dance and shit.
Oh, he can't dance, but I could say that. I'll say that like
he's just a pop star.
Dudes might think
fuck
he's
with Jack
cute.
Harlow over Justin Bieber, bro.
Pause.
Yeah, you guys.
I had to get that in there, but that's like why, bro. Like that's where it comes down to is like, how can you market these winners? You know, like at the end of the day, it comes down to like, who's gonna be sitting in the chairs, who's gonna be performing, and that's what I heard is like why a lot of these people didn't get nominated is because they couldn't market like Roddy Ricch to do a performance. They couldn't market
Yeah,
Pop
market
Smoke.
him.
Like, how can they sell viewers to the Grammys?
Kids listen to that shit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like to them they're old. They're like people who are used to like fucking maybe like J-Lo and shit like that. Like they're used to like the pop stars being Katy Perry and Taylor Swift. It's
I
like,
wonder what like
Yeah.
can you like look up like one of the board directors like what do these niggas look like?
I mean, you know what they look like.
You can,
though.
like, you
What
can
do you
tell,
What do you think, Dom, is like the? I know you don't have all the answers and shit, but if you had like come up with like a quick solution or just something that could like change, what would it be like? Because you do have to like box artists in. Unfortunately, I think like you can't just say best album of the year for everybody and shit. And genres are changing. Like I personally don't know. Or I haven't thought about it yet. It's like,
well, first of all, they have to come down to what defines the award. Like, is it going to be factual? Like, is it based off record sales, or is it based off of like sonics? Is it based off how well the album is actually mastered? And then at that point, it's just too opinionated. Like, I can be an engineer who engineers hip hop and R&B and be like,
what do you
"Damn."
think it should be based off?
I don't know. I think
it should be based off like the world's reaction,
yeah. I think of
for real,
who
that's what I think.
culture, impact.
Well, I mean it could come down to voting.
I don't know, because there's some artists that are dope that don't really, not necessarily have a big cultural impact, but like, for example, who's the artist, bro? Like 070, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, she's so fire.
Like, she's cold, but like, she was like overlooked.
Yeah,
by, like, a lot
but
of people.
again, bro.
So it can't be just based on like people's reaction, because people that are actually dope actually might deserve it.
Do you know why? This is my thought. It's just like companies have such a hard time being able to like
monetize.
well market that. Like, imagine a company that's like comes up to G-Eazy, white dude, raps, makes pretty good music, like he's a good looking white dude. It's girls love him, so they know that people are gonna like his clothing is gonna sell off the charts, or his music is. So a company can easily just be like, hey, look, G-Eazy, let's do something. Your music might not be the best, but it's just easy to
put him on that
market
platform.
you, literally,
Yeah,
to market
literally.
you, to like for H&M to be like, hey, let's do something together. Hey, Saint Laurent, like I don't think he's did anything with Saint Laurent, but he's definitely like an icon for Saint Laurent.
There should be a G-Eazy Saint Laurent.
But
Yeah, because he does code.
and then 21.
but it's just like you can't market 070 Shake like a grungy lesbian girl from Jersey who's
What?
making some fire music,
You definitely could.
but not in like a way to make
It's not as
just,
easy as a
You just
G-Eazy.
don't want to because you're stuck in your ways.
But that's what I'm saying is like it's just easier to be like, why would we put money behind this for a risk? The risk versus reward there is too high. When somebody could be like, fuck it, let's just put these people who will literally be our puppets. And that's why I heard, just to sum it up, is I heard like for the Weeknd's sake, is that like they were working on some sort of collaboration to like do a performance, and it tied in with his performance with the halftime show, and then they released the nominations and he wasn't nominated, and then he canceled.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's like they don't have answers. Even he doesn't know. Like they don't know why, but it's just, how are you gonna deny that Pop Smoke or Lil Uzi or Lil Baby have like the biggest albums of the year, the biggest songs of the year charting, and then they just don't even get nominated for that shit? Like, and you put up some like
So
bombs.
Pop Smoke is not even nominated.
Well, they're nominated for like
Some
little
other
things.
shit,
like,
but not.
Like Roddy Ricch is nominated for Rockstar, like with him and the Baby.
Is that what is that, the single of the year?
No, it's like best
Best.
rap sung duo or something. They have like a bunch of random ones. Like,
Nigga, how are they gonna do the performance nominations? Like, or I mean, they ever did nominate. Like, how are they gonna judge a performance? Because
Bro, the
isn't that a
performance.
category?
yeah, it's like best performance, like
Yeah.
best song performance. Bro, the performances this year have been so much better. They have more. I think.
What do you mean?
Travis
You said
Scott.
this year is?
Travis Scott should win. He did that shit in the video game, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
yeah,
he
yeah.
should.
Grammys,
He
so,
should win
like,
again.
Skipped out last time.
Like the performances now, they just have like easier ways because they're not in front of like an audience,
Mhm.
so they can be anywhere. So like the Weeknd did like on top of like 1700 skyscraper, and he performed in the corner of it. There's like a bunch of fireworks going off and shit. So like looks really dope.
Yeah.
He also did it on like the 5th Street Bridge in LA with a bunch of fireworks too.
So basically, a lot of people are mad the Weeknd didn't get nominated.
That's the number one. Like people.
That is the biggest one,
People
yeah.
because Blinding Lights, bro. Like that
I mean,
song's.
that song was dope. The whole album was dope. The Weeknd is dope.
But the whole album, yeah. I'm not saying this. I'm gonna try to be. I'm gonna be unbiased in the situations. It's like that song did the best out of it. This year, it broke more records, Billboard wise, which is something that we've been using as like a
meter.
a gauge for like decades. That it's broken more Billboard records than any song ever. It's broken Michael Jackson records, Beatles records, like. So it just doesn't make sense of why that's not like record of the year.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
It's like it's been in the top 5 for like 50 weeks. It's been in the top. It was like the top.
Hey, this nigga talking that shit today, huh? I like it. This nigga talking that shit. I'm listening for real.
But yeah, that's
Man, I fuck with The Weeknd, bro. Like, he definitely deserves that Grammy, bro. Like,
Bro, he deserves them all though. He was anticipated to win the most Grammys this year. Like,
Yeah.
really?
yeah, he was supposed to be nominated for the Big
He
Four.
had some dope.
That
he had
halftime
some
show
dope
was
music
ridiculous
videos.
thing.
Yeah, that's why it's crazy to me too. Yeah, the music videos are crazy.
music
His
videos
art,
are
his
different.
his whole team is just like crazy
His
though. Like
team,
his
yeah.
creation, like the creative director behind like him and his whole situation is just like.
What's his
It's-
name?
I think Lamar is his creative director. It's his best
Black
friend. Yeah, he's like the
Ethiopia?
Memento Mori or some shit like that.
Memento Mori is like his radio show.
Cash
That's him.
XO? No, I'm joking.
Yeah, right. Cash.
Shout out,
Belly. I would say like I think it's Lamar. It's Lamar, the dude that he like grew up with in high school.
Mm.
I think he just has like the vision like when it comes to fashion and like art, and not to take away from anything like Abel might be doing, but
There's a lot of working hands.
like I know that Lamar does like, if you go to like his Instagram, he's like the person who got like the Warren Lotus to do collabs with them. I'm sure he's the person who got like Virgil and Bari and just like shit like that. Like he's just kind of the guy who just knows like what's wavy early.
He's the dot connector.
Yeah, he's the dot connector for sure. But while the Weeknd's like obviously working on music, like he has to have somebody in the background that's like working on the other stuff. But the stage presence and light and creation from that is all from like Lamar, from my understanding, and like the branding that he does is all for that too. But
Shit, that nigga do a lot. Shout out to him.
yeah, facts, dude. Like, but in general, you know, I just don't. It's just something now that to answer the question inevitably of what you said is, I think artists have to be the ones that controlled it. I don't know if you remember when Tidal came out, but it was like
Yeah, there was like owned by the artist, and it was supposed to be like giving back to the artist kind of thing. That was like whole Jay-Z's approach.
Well, because I think when streaming first started, they didn't know how to pay artists.
Yeah.
They're like, how the fuck is this going to work out when it comes to like, people are going to be able to have access to streaming so much easier than buying physical copies.
Right.
So how are we going to plan this out? Because like I can stream a song 10 times in a row. And
Artists are making more money now than they did before. Or no,
fuck no. So much
Wait,
less.
they're making less than they did before.
I
Tremendous
heard both sides, bro. I heard that.
Can't like a little Uzi just do a collab with?
Future.
No, not Future. Like, can't he just do
He
a
did.
collab with fucking? What's a good brand that Lil Uzi can do a collab with? Fucking Bath and Body
Siberia
Works.
Hills. So.
No, no way.
Like, why can't he just do a collab with Bath and Body Works and just run it up?
Oh,
Like, why can't he just do
I'm
a
talking
collab
about like
with a random
streaming
company?
and shit. I'm talking about album sales versus streaming as far as
Yeah,
money
they're
like that.
definitely making way less. I think they're making like pennies.
They're
and
making
cents
like
per
point.
stream.
Bro, I'll give you the exact number. Bro, it's so sad how much they make.
But they're not worried about the streams. They're like doing performances.
Well, that's the thing
shit
is like
that.
There's no
artists can't retire
performance.
anymore now because of that. Like, because when they're streaming, artists used to be able to like pick and choose when they go on tour because they had enough money to like make off of pure physical copies of sales.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's kind of crazy too. It's like they never knew why a single cost $1.49. You know, like when you would go on iTunes and buy it, iTunes just made that figure up, or the industry made the figure up. It's like the artists are saying, "Who is it?"
Oh, to dictate what my song costs. Like,
Yeah, like how are you saying my art costs $1.49 instead of
That's why Nipsey Hussle dropped his album for $100.
bro? But the thing is like the industry already planted that seed in your head, so nobody's gonna pay $100 for an album anymore.
I mean,
unless
no one's
you're
gonna
real.
pay shit for an album, bro. Since
Facts.
LimeWire,
Bro,
since I was a kid.
Nip
Honestly, God,
did
like-
it successfully though.
We'll buy merch though, niggas. We'll buy merch.
facts.
I'll buy some merch. Y'all need
Remember
to
merch
start
used to-
making more
I'll go to
merch.
shows. I'll buy merch all day. I buy albums that I like. I bought like, bro, no lie, I bought like 3 After Hours albums.
Mm.
Every merch that he dropped with like a collab every week, he did with like Og,
Yeah, I seen
V-Lone. He did like a specific ASAP Rocky collab. He did a Rude collab. I bought all that shit, but I mean, this man clearly doesn't need the money, but like other people too, like
There's a lot of people eating off those collabs.
for
I
sure.
mean, if you think about vinyls, like that's technically.
That's the only thing
Like,
that
I
they're
fuck
making.
with vinyls. Like, I buy vinyls, like, especially if they do something different with the cover and the disc.
Yeah, they always do.
You have a vinyl player at the crib?
Mm.
Do you think it sounds better?
To be real with you, I really don't know.
Mm.
I
It's
really
somebody
don't
with
know.
like a crazy.
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
They say it does.
Mm.
So, to give you like an aspect of how much each stream costs, and we can even use like
They're different for each platform, right?
it is, but it's somewhere between. So Spotify reports it pays out between 0.00331 and 0.00437 per stream. So to the rights holder. Now, the rights holder in Lil Wayne's case,
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
is now UMG.
Speaking of,
So if like whoever owns the masters is getting that much. So let's say The Weeknd, or Drake or whatever, they have a deal with. I think even The Weeknd has a deal with Universal too, Republic. And they get paid whatever the contract was. Let's say it's 50-50. He keeps 50% of his recordings, and Republic gets 50%. So he gets half of that third of a penny or whatever.
Can I take this
no,
conversation
no.
somewhere else real quick?
No, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I know a nigga, like, damn. I was supposed to say I know a nigga, but whatever. I know a nigga, bro, who's busting a crazy scam off streams, right? So he's getting like, damn, I don't know if I should say the play. Fuck it, whatever. He's getting other niggas' music, bro, and he's putting it on, like, okay, so let's say, like, we just went to Circle K, right, and we just seen a nigga rapping, or Dom's rapping, or you're rapping, and, like, I don't give a fuck about you. Like, I just get your album, right?
Oh, shit.
And then I put it under different artists, everything, and then, so, whatever, and I upload it up to Apple Music, Spotify, all the platforms. But what the thing is, they made a program to where, and then everyone's different. Every platform is different. So for Apple, it may be 10 seconds into the song that officially counts as a stream, and then Spotify may be different. But they have these programs set for each platform where they're just running streams in this apartment all day. And the nigga is up 1 mil, bro. I know, like,
It sounds like a bunch of PS4s running.
yeah, like it's a whole bunch of just computers, bro, in this room, and them niggas are running up. The nigga's literally a hood millionaire. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, this thing is out here?
I get what you're saying
Nah,
too.
I can't, like, he's
So
not
that's-
here though.
Bro, that's fire though.
That's so smart, huh?
I, like,
I mean, then they're gonna definitely fix that shit soon.
This nigga's been doing this shit for 3 years now.
I mean, you just told it.
I have 400 views in my last video, bro.
No, bro. All right, sure, I guess.
But like, I mean,
that is one stream of income for artists. It's just streams. Like, they have other incomes, like putting it in the movie, like get royalties off of that.
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
that's what we just were talking about. How like the recording industry just lost 30 billion this year, and they chalked down like 9.7 billion because movies didn't come out this year.
Right.
Damn.
That's
How much
crazy.
they chalked down?
It was 30 total.
No, but from the movies.
I think it was 9.7 billion.
Yeah.
Just came from the royalties that they would get from putting songs in movies,
That's insane.
bro.
I didn't think it would be that much for some shit like that. That's insane. And the billions.
Dang, COVID really just fucked shit up for people.
I know, but that
For
means
some
that,
people, I don't know. Like, it felt kind of good.
Bro, I'm gonna have yeah, facts. Bro, I think low key though, for a lot of people, like this was necessary. Like to be able to sit back and examine like your life as what it is, because like Dave Chappelle said, this shit was like a lot of people were forced to sit in their life and be like, do I like this? Am I happy here? Like, do I like my house? Do I like the things I have in my house? Do I like my family?
Yeah.
And it made you like appreciate or realize that you do not appreciate those things. And
Right.
I met a lot of people through this that have, found some sort of calling, found
some sort of benefit.
yeah, like they benefit. I feel like a lot of people have benefited. Of course, there are a tremendous amount of people who have not benefited from this.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, financially, I have
Death-wise,
not
too.
benefited. Yeah, but in general, like to see the light in it for sure.
Yeah. I
was
got
gonna-
fucked over by COVID.
How's that?
Like I said, I got fucked over by COVID because if you like me getting out of the military, bro, like during the COVID time, it was like such a harder process. Like I had to like quarantine and all this other shit, but I had to pay out of pocket. What's
Yeah,
up?
that candy?
That candy's fire. Yeah. But basically, while I was getting out of the military, like the COVID shit was just fucking up like where I'm staying, how long, like when I'm getting out, and also like a lot of communication like with my money and shit, and like I couldn't pull up on certain things, so like it really did fuck me over a lot, and it's actually kind of fucking me over right now as far as like they want me to take 4 classes in order to get, because they pay me money to go to school. Yeah. So I have to take 4 classes though to get 100%, and one of those classes have to be in person. And so like now there's no in-person classes, and they haven't updated it. So like that's been fucking over like a lot of veterans and shit too. But
I mean, niggas can adjust, but they just don't want to because they're fucked up.
I know, because it's been going on for like a year. Like I pray to God like it's going to adjust.
Bro.
I'm sure it will, but
They could have easily adjust, bro. They just don't give a fuck.
No,
They
that's a
want
fact.
people to
That's a
suffer,
fact.
bro. Whoever they are.
Whoever DJ Khaled warns us about.
They want niggas to suffer, bro.
That's fine.
But I was gonna ask,
What's up?
bro. This might be pretty controversial because
Let's do it.
I know some of my friends are kind of like socialistic mindsets, and I'm kind of like, nah. I don't. I like appreciate capitalism for the most part, but like, do you like look down on the people who are like doing really well, like a Jeff Bezos right now? Like, are you like
down?
No.
Because niggas just getting his bag, but
you
are
know
they
the
down
people
the
who are
people
up?
that
I know what
help?
you mean. Oh, go ahead.
That don't help.
Oh,
And they easily can.
you see,
Like, you're making a large amount of money off of people suffering. Why don't you give back to the suffering?
but
So
the thing is he might be, but it's just not publicized, so people give him shit for that. I'm talking about everybody too, because like the stocks of major companies or whatever, like Amazon and Target, Walmart,
Yeah.
like those types of stores, convenience, are up, and like mom and pop shops are down and all this shit. And people are like, support local business, which, by the way,
You should.
yeah, but like, where the fuck am I supposed to find like all this shit that I need? Like, I've never been like, damn, bro, I need like this dongle for my fucking my MacBook. I'm gonna hit up mom and pop down the street
Yeah.
for this. No,
You
I'm
have a
gonna
very-
hit Amazon.
You have a very good point.
that's true. Like,
For things like that, yeah.
nigga, I'm not doing that.
I
Yeah.
think
For
Yeah.
10 extra bucks or 20 extra bucks.
No, you're right. And actually, I get a lot of shit too because I kind of like, I don't want to say like support capitalism, but I don't mind like a minimal coming in and like stealing rude shit to go make more. Because there has, like, somebody has to fill that gap for the kid that wants that can't pay $1,000 for some fucking leather chaps on his pants. Like,
I mean, I don't know. I fuck with capitalism, but
I don't want to say I fuck with it. I just understand. Like, I get it. It is what it is. It's like,
what it
it's
is.
the
You gotta
world.
get
It's
back though, right?
America.
That's how life is.
Yeah,
You just
get the
gotta
bag,
your
like-
I get what you're saying, because he's like clearly passionate about like the art side.
He's
of
very,
fashion.
very passionate.
So like that is, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
For me, that'd be like the equivalent of like somebody like stealing music,
Mm.
like streaming,
Nigga, that
illegally downloading.
Mario Judah.
Who?
Mario Judah, you know,
Mario Judah is
Oh.
Jeff Bezos of hip hop.
whole lot of red. I would listen to the, you know, I'm so backwards with shit. Like, I would purposely listen to like the Mario Judah like first before it,
Like
the
ironically,
Playboy. Actually, I'm capping. That's actually cap.
Bro,
I
I'm
probably
not
wouldn't do it.
gonna
I
lie,
would
though.
want to do it just to be funny, but like,
I heard that song and I deadass thought it was Cardi.
Are you
No.
excited? Are you excited for Cardi shit?
I just want to hear it.
You just over
I
it
just
now?
want to hear it. Like, I don't want to, like, I'm not
Whack.
Whack.
Bro, I fucking hate Cardi.
Let me see.
Wait,
that
what?
back.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I met him. I think you were there too.
No, I wasn't.
I was.
there.
I know
what
my
you're
friend
talking
Julian.
about. When he shot that video and shit.
He like opened up for Father in like 2015 or 14.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Father is?
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but is he the guy that does wrist?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, it's not.
No, that is.
Well, I guess, was he on the song? But that wasn't his song, was it?
I think it was.
Whatever. I mean, we're just arguing particulars, but he was basically, he's right.
Okay, so they had a show out here at like Club Red, what Albert knows very fond of.
I do.
Bro, it sounds like a hell.
I was
Smacking hard, huh? I need to chill out.
So I was here, right? No,
They had a show, Club
They had a
Red.
show, and then
Ian
they-
Connor.
Ian Connor like tweeted out the address at like the district out here in Tempe
Mhm.
where they would be at, and like I pulled up, and like
What year is this?
bro, it had to be 2014.
14, yeah.
Had to be. And I just remember pulling up on like Cardi and his like crew just like fucking up some dude.
Yeah?
And then Ian Connor was in this. This is a 1-bedroom apartment at the district. It's got to be 600 square feet.
Yeah.
Small shit. And like when Cardi just like
Beat his ass, Cardi.
Yeah,
Beat
bro.
his ass.
Bro, Cardi was in the hallway just like they were all fucking up like I don't even know if it was one dude or a bunch of dudes. This was literally like 7 years ago.
Mm.
And Ian Connor comes out of the room with some chick and then just like brings her back in the room after that. It's just them two in the room. And then like literally like 3 years later, that whole Ian Connor scandal thing comes out about like all the rape and stuff.
Was it the same girl?
What one girl, bro? The Ian Connor has like 30 allegations.
No, I'm saying, but the girl that you seen, was she
Bro, I don't know. I would
alligator?
have to go down a literal fucking FBI's most wanted list type thing of 30 girls and like have to remember.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
you guess it? You seemed kind of sus at the time or something.
Well, no, I just was like, oh, it's Ian Connor, like with a girl in some random dude's room, like locked in there with a girl. Like I'm guessing he's just like doing his thing. Like at this point, he's probably like the most poppin' he was. But I just remember like talking to Cardi, like not even knowing who the fuck he was. To this day.
So why don't you fuck with him? He just sounded hella cool. Like he was just beating niggas' ass.
No, he is. Like I fuck with him. I think he's funny. Like I watch his interviews. I think he's funny. I just don't like fuck with his music.
You think
really?
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you, and this is an attack on him or anything. I just really don't fuck with rap that much. Like
yeah. You said that a couple times.
But
All right, I would say, all right, do you not fuck with rap now, or do you just not fuck with rap?
No, he's been not fucking with it. Like,
no, I don't fuck with rap now. I'd say like the last like 5 years, 4 years. Like, can you give me like top 5?
Rappers?
Yeah, like that you would fuck with now.
Drake, Kendrick,
Okay,
J.
like,
Cole. I know it sounds like corny.
Yeah, but
I fuck with him.
Wait, hold up. Cardi.
Okay.
I would say Cardi. Hold up. The reason I say Cardi, bro, is because he popularized between him and Uzi, they popularized the whole like just I don't
young
know how,
nigga
like,
wave,
drugged out. It just seems like drugged out punk music, like not punk but drugged out.
I know what you mean.
Like,
Do you think
wave music? I don't know how to explain it.
I get the wave thing. Do you think
Like-
that he did that, or do you think Future did that?
All right, I'll put Future.
no,
in
I
front of him,
think
and
Playboy
then Thug,
Cardi.
and I guess Lil Wayne. I don't know.
I think Playboy Cardi and Lil
niggas.
Uzi, like, they popularized kind of like the, I want to call it like the young kind of like rock star wave, when they was just like young nigga. Remember,
I don't
like,
even think it's like rockstar wave, bro. It's just like
I get what you're saying.
young
Yeah.
niggas getting lit, bro. Whatever you're doing.
yeah, whatever it is.
I guess it's because I rode with Uzi. I didn't like I guess in my head there could only be one.
Yeah. Oh no, I know what you mean.
I mean, they both like the same nigga, but different fan base.
For real though, isn't that weird?
Yeah, they both like the same nigga. Like Little Uzi's like fan base is the niggas that shopped at Hot Topic.
Do you think Lil Uzi
Playboy Cardi's fan base is niggas that shopped at Industrial.
Yeah,
Or
that's
PacSun,
good.
feel me? Like, that's the only way I describe it. And Drake's fan base is niggas that stay on Twitter.
Cry over bitches.
You've made that comparison a lot of times, huh?
Bro, definitely.
No,
Stay on Twitter.
yeah. I was like, what? This nigga pulled that out the back pocket for sure.
Where did that even come from?
That was a good one.
Stay
though.
on Twitter and sad.
Oh, okay. It's like sad boys on Twitter and
Yeah,
shit.
sad boy on Twitter talking.
That's fire. I'm gonna
But
wrap
no, I
up
fuck
this
with
podcast.
yeah.
Honestly, you trying to wrap it up? Is that bad?
Bro, we didn't talk about shit, boy.
I've liked
This
what we
Tuesday
talked
thing.
about.
Let's talk about that.
Bro, we didn't talk about aliens, bro.
Wait, which ones?
We can't go another day on this podcast without talking about the aliens that are on our planet.
All right, talk about it. Yeah, I'm going piss.
Shout out to Small Bladders, bro. I had to pee like 3 times this entire time.
Bro, I got the smallest. I'll
I
never
got
do this
pee, too.
again.
Yep.
So there's what about this alien thing?
So we were talking about it yesterday. Hold up, my bad. I gotta get serious for real. Former Israeli space security chief says extraterrestrials exist and Trump knows about it. I don't know why you had to say Trump, but and I'm reading this shit. This is on the news, nigga. Like, it's not like a fake website.
No,
It's
I
like,
believe him. What's the source?
Alright, I'm gonna go on Google.
Mm-hmm.
This one was NBC,
Oh shit.
but there's one on MSNBC. There's one on TMZ. That's like the most reliable, honestly, TMZ. No cap. But, anyways, I'm gonna switch back over here. This dude was basically like the head of NASA for Israel, like the equivalent. I don't know, you
Yeah,
might
no, I know
more
what you
than
mean.
me.
Like the Israeli and people that
Space.
study space and shit.
Be honest, you know some shit, bro.
About what, nigga? Aliens? No, not really. Like what?
Bro,
You
I
were an
don't
officer
know.
in the Navy, bro.
I don't know. This nigga
Shit.
knows some shit, but he acting like he don't know some shit.
I actually know something. Actually,
Anyways, but like we gonna talk about that. But the aliens, bro. He's saying that these niggas have been around for years, and they've been like in alliance with the world, some like global some shit, nigga. Like,
Well, long story short, what is it basically?
Long story short, there's aliens, bro. They're upstairs.
Long
They're
story
watching
short,
us.
to me, it's like I feel like I been knew that. Like, how the fuck are we the only like living species? Because it can be anything. It can be like anything that's living. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like a species that can travel like light years.
Yeah.
to
In a
us.
different place.
Well, tell them to pull up there and shit. Let's see what they talking about. They
Hey,
got some
come on,
hoes.
I
Or
mean,
something?
apparently they trying to like come out.
They trying to do a collab. You could be the first nigga to do a
Apparently
fucking
they
collab with an
for
alien.
real. They about to drop this year. They definitely about to drop before the end of December. I don't know. I'm just reading this shit. Y'all gotta read it yourself. Type in on Google.
Bro,
Israeli space security chief says something about aliens.
Who put you onto that all day?
Nah, bro. Who put me on this shit? Bro, I think Twitter, bro.
Twitter, probably.
so you are one of the Twitter boys.
No, I used to be a Twitter nigga in high school, and I used to.
We
love
talked about
Drake.
this high as fuck like 2 days
Have your
ago.
parents ever found your Twitter in high school?
No.
Oh my god,
Would your parents care?
bro. Yeah, bro. My parents used to be pastors.
Oh shit.
Yeah. and
No,
then
when
the
you
type
said
of
that, bro,
shit-
you like literally kind of like turned into one.
bro, like.
I can see that. You look like a messiah. Like a messiah.
Yo, chill. Bro, but on the realest note, I was talking wild on Twitter. Like, I was like, yo, man, these bitches, this, that, and the other. Like,
I just
wanna
fucked
fuck
3
this.
bitches in
Yeah,
the crib.
Like, nigga, like, I just.
And my
like,
mom
smoking
bad.
this, that,
Yeah.
and that, the other. And, like, my mom found my Twitter. I don't know how the fuck they found my Twitter, bro. That shit was all bad.
You low key get beat with a belt or what?
No, I didn't get beat, bro.
That nigga-
I got a long conversation about, like, life and what I care about, you know, who I am, what I will be.
Did you get beat with a belt growing up?
No, yeah, of course, bro.
Okay. You never got
As a
beat?
black, you never got beat?
No, but like bro, this is another time, but I had like a weird like upbringing between like being raised by different family members for a while. So like,
Right.
I don't think anybody felt the need to who felt comfortable enough to beat me.
Hot
Who are they gonna
potato
call up to
dog.
be like, hey, can I beat your son? Like
Right.
who?
That's the wrong number, my nigga.
I don't know. Some niggas be volunteering.
But send the check.
Yeah.
Some niggas be volunteering and whooping niggas' kids. Like, that shit different.
Bro, that's not like white, bro. White people aren't like that. But
I don't know. I'm definitely not whooping my kids.
I think I don't know. I don't really see like a lot of niggas whooping their kids now.
I'm not whooping my kids. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I think I think it's the times that changed. Like people aren't really whooping their kids
That's what
like
I'm
that.
saying. Aliens feel comfortable to come down now. They're like, these niggas actually learning some shit.
they're not gonna beat their kids. We'll come down, we're not gonna get hit.
He wants to
They
get
not
the
beat their
aliens
kids.
off so bad.
Bro, I don't see you hitting anybody. You look
Yo,
so
hopefully
way
not.
too calm.
For certain niggas, that could be like fighting words. Like nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, for real.
Nigga, I hit you right now, nigga, in your fucking mouth.
I'm tough.
The fuck is you talking about? Is there anything? I don't want to be the guy to end it early, but I feel like this was good. I'm happy with what it was.
Like,
Anything?
some of y'all niggas said it was boring.
Oh yeah. Let's talk.
I'm not hurt, bro.
They call
I love y'all. Y'all always trying to elevate us. Y'all always trying to make me better. So,
What I mean, like,
what can we
what's
talk
boring?
about? Like,
No, I guess somebody's called the last interview boring, but to me, it's like
y'all want a feature on here? Like, maybe we might do like a little sweepstake. Maybe they might hop on the podcast, talk this shit. I don't know. What's boring about it?
no. I think people gotta like give us patience. Like, bro, this is like literally the 4th episode. Like, I don't know. I'm just figuring this shit out right in front of the people. So like, I personally like that makes sense to me. Like, I'm not mad if for somebody like saying that it was boring. To me, like, it makes sense. If somebody told me down the line, Albert, you're gonna start a podcast in 2020 and the 3rd episode, someone's gonna call it boring. I'm like, yeah, probably, my nigga. Like,
I'm
like
guess
that's
by
how I
100.
chuck it up. Yeah, like, yeah. They're probably gonna be a lot worse. So like,
That shit hurt.
you told me that you like we were at the store and he was like, bro, somebody called your podcast boring, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. He started laughing low key and like ran off. I was like, what the fuck?
Were you on it too?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I was talking because I don't be saying shit.
We actually had a lot of like talks too. I was like, I told Marco, I was like, bro, I feel like you're just not like super comfortable in front of the camera. Like you don't want to open up about like a lot of things. And then we had like a lot of conversations. I had to beg Marco to stay on for a second.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I'm just curious, like, what? So you've been at 151 for a while, because I've been going there for a minute, and I remember, like, is the owner Amir? I remember talking to him like 4 or 5 years ago. I don't remember how long ago the store's been there, but just talking to him about like brands I liked, and it just so happened to be like half of the brands that he was getting into the store before you guys had them.
Mm.
But I think you were there like pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been there?
Like now, like about to be 2, almost 3 years, but yeah.
This nigga's known at the store. Long story short, all the hood niggas that come in, bro, they be like, cause he just had his kid and shit. So like, goddamn, he was gone for like, I don't know, a week. That's it, like 2 weeks or something.
A week or two.
Yeah, and like all the hood niggas that would come in, like the scamming niggas, the niggas off perks, niggas with dreads and shit. They be like, I be trying to help them out and shit. They be like, where's my boy with the shits, like with the dreads and shit? I'm like, oh, Marco. I'm like, oh yeah, he gone now. Like, it's whatever. He's like, all right, like he be icing me out and shit, like. And I was just like, all right, my nigga, just let me know if you need a size. Like, yeah, this nigga's definitely like a staple piece that's been there for a while. I call him manager Marco.
Manager Marco.
So what do you
Feel
do
like a
there?
square. I just be selling niggas clothes.
So like you don't have like an official title or anything?
No, like we don't have anything like, cause if you think about it, like you talk about like mom and pop business, it's kind of what it is.
Mm.
It's just like someone like, I don't know how old you are. How old are you?
26.
Yeah, like Amir's like 27. So
Oh,
it's like,
shit,
yeah,
really?
like, y'all like the
Young
same age
nigga.
type shit.
Damn.
So it's like he has a business, and then like I saw him, or like I was shopping there. Me and the homies were shopping there. And I never knew it was his shop. And I remember my dad actually taking me there one time before I even started working there. Maybe the shop he was working at before he created that shop. But it's just crazy to see the progress. Like niggas only had like, no shade to these brands, but profound aesthetic.
I was literally about to say that was the brand that
Embellish, like Represent was a dope brand. I was like, that was
EPTM
like
or
something.
whatever.
Yeah, EPTM. Represent was a dope brand. Like he would try to get brands that like try to pop off, like
love it.
Mr. Completely before they were.
What the fuck happened, by the way?
They did something with PacSun.
No, I know. That's bro. I remember, but like, I loved Mr. Completely before the.
Now
Paxson
people are
thing.
gonna think like Albert's always trying to cut the podcast off early and shit because y'all keep
yeah,
going,
I
and then
know.
like I'm actually interested too. That like I think we should keep going, but like there's been twice that I try to cut the
Just edit
podcast off. I know, no, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it going. Keep it
Whatever, it's
authentic.
boring.
Okay, talk.
Well,
Let's
you know,
talk
it was a
though.
good point,
Y'all
though, my
gotta
bad.
skip to this part of the podcast because when shit started.
Yeah, okay, but because low-key, like, because I think the guy who does Mr. Completely is Keith. And, bro, I was such an advocate for that brand so early on. And they, like, did a collection, and then they fucking basically gave away all their clothes for free. And that was, like, 3 years ago. They haven't touched anything out. They, like, I tried to get in touch with Keith.
My boy.
He doesn't answer.
Yeah.
He only has, like, 3,000 followers, so I know he sees me.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the thing. Like, excuse me.
Ain't good.
Some niggas be having brands and like they do them and they stop. They might do something else and it's just like, I don't know, like the brand's there and then it's going for a minute and it might come back eventually. Like brain dead. I shouldn't say it never left, but it was unpopular.
Like HBA.
Well, HBA left. It was done. It's probably the same thing with Mr. Completely. Like, they're still making clothes.
They're not making clothes.
Yeah, they're done. Like, I don't know anyone that's like really fucking with Mr. Completely like that.
They had like a huge time, 2015. They were like, I remember seeing a lot of their clothes on like a lot of like A-list celebrities at the time, and now I don't see anything about it.
It's because niggas linked up with PacSun.
Do you really believe that?
I 100% sure.
That might be a good little theory. It's not a bad theory.
It's not a bad theory, but if we're doing it off statistics, I mean, Rude is still around, and so is.
That's because Rude, like,
I
they
think
did
it's
some shitty shirts on PacSun. You can definitely tell they're from PacSun because it says like Rude and it has like some generic ass graphic, and so you can tell it's from PacSun. That's why I'm saying Fear God like fucked it up for them. I shouldn't say fucked it up because I mean,
the expectation.
yeah, but like he did kind of fuck it up. Like he kind of fucked it up, but not really. It's duality. Like he fucked it up because like people come in and they're like, I want Fear God, but it's like, nigga, you're coming to a high-end boutique asking for, not Fear God, but you're coming to a high-end boutique asking for essentials when like that shit's at PacSun.
But is it exclusive there anymore? Like
Nah, it's at Neiman's too. That's what I'm saying.
It's at
like,
Nordstrom and everything, but like I'm
Or,
saying, like,
yeah, Nordstrom,
can Amir
yeah.
get Fog?
He probably can get the main line. I don't know after this. Hopefully, he can probably get the main line. I
'Cause-
would rather have the main line and
For
people
sure.
actually
Fear
save
of
the
God.
bread and get the good pair of denim and keep those for a couple of years, and then just get the Fog shit and just think you're high and mighty because you're wearing fog essentials. Wait, I sound like a dickhead, but
No, I mean I get it.
You know
I'm
what I'm
with
saying?
you.
Like
I'm with
niggas
you
wear
on
Fear of God and they be like, or they wear Fear of God essentials. They be like, yo, like you can't tell them anything about fashion. I try to tell them some shit about like Heron Preston or Cole Wall. They're like, y'all got Fear of God essentials. I'm like,
I actually never hear anybody
nigga,
say that.
what? Bro, you haven't heard anyone say that yet?
I personally.
But you know what you gotta do? You gotta tie it back into like the person and be like, oh, you know, like how Jerry Lorenzo got his start, and then you gotta like tell him a story or some shit about like how Jerry Lorenzo and like Virgil used to work together, and that's why they should like fuck with Off-White. It'd probably be a lot harder to do.
No. I think literally you can tell a nigga that and like. He'll be
But
like,
no, I'm saying because Off-White is so like Off-White's already at a level where people will be like, I want some Off-White shit, you know. But
yeah.
But like then you can tie that to Heron and Preston. And
That's
like,
what I do
Maybe
all
I'm
the
just.
time.
I think maybe the Fear of God essential niggas. I just do not.
I'm with you on that, bro, because I associate them with like Supreme and like Palace.
The Fear of God essential niggas are probably like
the worst.
Yeah, they're kind of annoying, bro.
Bro, facts.
Not
I agree with you.
Yeah.
See, like I don't be giving a fuck.
The mainline Fear of God niggas are like cool niggas. Like, bro, this is mainline. Like, nigga, you can't get any shit. Like,
yeah.
The Fear of God essential niggas, like they like look down on you if you're not wearing Fear of God essential.
See, to me, like you know how you guys are like them niggas is whacker. And I don't want to make it seem like you guys are like haters and shit, but like
I'll self-identify as a hater.
okay, bet that real one. But to me, it's just like a lack of information. Like I feel like they just don't know enough about like
Nigga,
what's
stop
this
acting
and
like
what's
you know
that.
shit.
Huh?
The niggas that don't know shit need to stop acting like they know shit.
And then I agree with that though.
Yeah, like
I
if you come
agree with
into
that
a
point.
store that you've never been to before, or you come into a store trying to find something different, and you tell a nigga, oh, you don't have Fear of God essentials. You don't. Pretty much, you're telling someone if you don't have Fear of God essentials, this is not it.
Mm.
Like,
But that's like
that's kind of like people, and there's some people that are like that with Rick. They come in, and you don't have Rick Owen.
I hear a lot of
I feel
that.
them because I feel the same way. Like we should definitely have Rick Owen.
What happened? You had Rick.
We just stopped carrying because people in Arizona weren't onto it
Yeah, I was about to say
as
that's
much.
a pretty.
So it was kind of like harder to sell, but we're definitely getting it back.
Wait, you guys couldn't even sell the Ramones?
I mean, we sold them all, but it just took a really long time to sell it. Like you saw how long we had those jackets in there. Those were in there for like.
Yeah, I get it. It's definitely like.
Cause Arizona is like slower. Like if we were in New York or LA, it'd probably be way easier. But now it's starting to get onto like a lot of kids, like younger kids that are like, they're starting to get more into fashion.
Bro.
People our age is getting more. Even like, bro, you saw this weekend. Were you here? This weekend? All those older dudes that were like.
Which one? Describe them.
Preston and the,
Oh yeah, nigga, they was geeked. What are you talking about?
yeah, they were
bro?
trying to like everything. They was
Talk about like
yeah.
5. What are they like?
Just everyone's into like luxury, whether it's like fashion, whether it's like
Cars,
a table, a car,
food spots,
a food, a cup, nigga. Like everyone's
Yeah.
into luxury, so it's like the time for our artists is like right now.
So, you've been there for 3 years. When did you get into the fashion then? Because that's why I'm kind of like.
Oh, like well, I'm always been like into clothes ever since I was a kid. I was telling him, like my dad always had me in like nice clothes because he used to be a dope dealer at the time. So I had nice clothes. Like and then when like we didn't get anything for Christmas, I got some nice shit. Like some nice clothes. Like if I didn't get a toy, I got some nice clothes type shit. And then like my parents invested in like a screen printing, like someone that wanted to do screen printing. And then I was helping them do that for a little bit. And just always liked it. And then when I went to college, I was just like drawing shit. And then I had a conversation with a homie, and I was like, yeah, I really want to do clothes. Like, nigga, why'd you come here?
Remember I said that to you too.
Yeah.
When he went to
he's like, why'd you go to U? Like, why are you at U of A? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't like this shit.
Did he tell you to go to fit him?
Yeah, he just told me to just start making clothes and just.
That's what Albert said too. I remember like when Albert was before he left, like we were kind of like plotting a little bit on shit, and I was like, bro, I was kind of like lost too. I was like, I might just like go to college and like really learn about like fashion and stuff like that. And he's like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't think you need to go to college for that.
I mean, some people like I feel the same way. I still want to go to FITM, or if there's another school like out of country, I just kind of want to build my portfolio. That's kind of like my goal.
That's what it really is, like a resume thing.
To go to like a nice school if I really want to, because I don't mind being old, like designing.
But dude,
like some people just want to blow up. I mean, I do. It'll be a lie to say I don't want to have bread, but
yeah, facts.
you feel me? Like I don't like actually want to be cold.
So
I don't wanna just,
the
You're not Russian.
yeah, kind of. But
I
not
get what you're
really.
saying. It's like it's always like the things that you're like gunning for now.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, it'd be nice to have now.
Yeah.
Instead of using it as my motivation for the future. But do you like? Because that's crazy. Because I remember my mom telling me that I was always into clothes, but like I never like cared about like fashion like that.
Mhm.
Do you remember like what like a piece that you got like pretty early on, and what age that you were like?
As a
damn,
kid,
that was like fire.
alright, so like when I was in 8th grade, actually, like I think it was going into 8th grade, I got honor roll and my dad got me some Babes. They were fake as fuck. But he knew I wanted Babes. And so he got me some like Babes, and it had like, that was like my first piece, and I was like, it was a lot. And then
So that's like
I got a
that's like
Babe.
2010, right?
Yeah, actually, exactly 2010 or 2009 going on 2010 because I was going to high school.
Bro, could you imagine being in 9th grade wearing Bape?
I had some Babes in 9th grade.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Bro, see, like,
I had
The
some
mines
other
are fake
shit.
too,
I
though.
had like recreation, creation. You know recreation?
Yeah, I remember
I had some
that.
of
That's
those.
the homie. He was on that
I
shit.
got
hard.
roasted for a lot
Christian.
of shit that I wore, bro. 'Cause
Creative
niggas
rap?
didn't-
Yeah.
I had not Rap Simon. I had Jeremy Scott, Adidas.
Bro, yeah, those ones, I remember those.
Not the shoes, but I had like the sweats, the red sweats, and they're like bondage harem
Okay.
sweats.
Oh, I remember those.
Like, I got roasted. I got roasted for having those. Like,
Oh.
like
Remember-
so I've always been like into shit, but I just didn't know, like I didn't have access to it. And like Arizona, the only time I remember going to Scottsdale like in high school, like a few times, bro, like to shop. So like when I went there, like, and I went to
Because he's
Barnes
kind of
and
like
shit.
where we're from. We're like,
East Mesa and
yeah, but
AJ?
further.
honestly further, bro.
Where'd you go?
You know where like Coolidge is?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Nothing.
How many people
like
are
the
at your high school?
Boondocks. I went to Florence because Coolidge was shit. I could have went there, but like my parents weren't trying to have me go there.
Mm.
But
Were you like the only black dude out there?
in Florence, no, there was black dudes out there, but they were
There's
like
actually a lot of black
weird.
people,
They were
huh?
like weird though, like because it was like I don't know. Like, are you from Arizona?
Hmm?
You are.
It was like farming type, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's like farming type, and then like how I describe it, bro. Wow, it sounded fucked up. Like
just be fucked up.
That's what I'm telling.
That's like
it's
my
like
motto.
it's like brainwashed niggas, bro. Like niggas that are like
like
used to like white people being racist to them, and like used to like
Whitewash people?
oh, so they're just like, okay. they don't-
whitewashed, and then like think about it, nigga. I was wearing. I mean, I had some woof ass fits. Like, nigga, I was wearing brown cargos with a brown Scooby Doo shirt with some brown Air Force. So I had some white ass fits. But
That
the
sounds
shit
kind
was
of fire
still-
now, though. Like, if you think about it. Like, in my
Yeah.
head, I'm like, okay, that could be like a fire piece.
But like, there's some shit I had, bro, that I was like, nigga, what? Like, niggas are really roasting me for this. I actually felt confident and shit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, niggas were just brainwashed. They didn't understand. It was fire.
For sure. Bro. I had
They
that
just
same
wanted to
experience.
Wear, like
though.
trainers, like the Roche runners. I know every
Oh
nigga
my
had Roche
god, bro, I
runners.
forgot about those.
Yeah. Those are so uncomfortable to me.
They're literally the ugliest shit I maybe have ever seen. I used to clown people all the time.
They look like the Yeezys. I thought they were cool.
oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I had 2 pair.
Yeah. I have one.
I don't.
I had to blend, bro. I had 2 pair.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say like qualify that as blending. I think that was a word like they were popular everywhere. Like,
Oh, they were for sure
Them bitches
probably the
are
most popular shoe.
comfortable. I put the sole in like some of my shoes still.
So you say they're comfortable,
Yeah.
and you say they're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
What? The soles are amazing.
I mean, I can honestly tell you, I've never put one on my foot. I was that against
Yeah,
them.
there's nothing.
My foot kept
There's-
sliding
yeah.
in them for some reason.
Honest to God,
know
bro,
why.
the Roche run was like a shot easy, wasn't
Nah,
No, they
Roche,
came out
Roche's
first.
came out first,
They
and
came
then
out
Yeezys
first.
came out,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, "Oh shit, they
it?
look like
Easy
that."
shit on that.
Yeah, because they did a pretty good job with the V1s, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so your first like major piece was Babes, and what was yours?
My first like major piece like that I can remember.
Because like I'll be honest with you, I'll tell you like my
Go
like
ahead.
what I'm getting at is like I didn't get into like fashion like this until like. I mean, I think like when we first met, like
Yeah,
well, I think it was like 2014 or whatever.
probably 2012, actually.
Really?
We were still in school.
Oh, I don't. Bro, it fucking shows how much I remember. But I would say like dead ass, bro. I would think like probably Kanye and ASAP and Travis are like the people who got me into fashion, and like stupid shit like Louboutin was like something that probably made me like geeked. But
Yeah.
like into this type of shit now, it's only been like 4 years. So like my first like piece or something that I have that like I'm super stoked about would be like some Subi shit that I got
Oh,
like
okay.
a couple years ago, or like
That makes sense.
some shit like that.
Yeah, I copped Subies when I was like, the first time I copped Subies was like 2016-ish, 2017-ish. I mean, it was at 151.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so
that's
then-
pretty much like the only spot that Barney's had shit, but I couldn't, at the time when Barney's was there, I couldn't afford shit.
Oh, that was it, bro. My first thing was,
I
the
was like a
Margiela
kid.
Futures. That was like my thing.
I think
had
I
to get
remember
those.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Bro. And looking back at it, I'm so happy I didn't spend.
You had
like-
those?
I didn't.
From Barney's?
I was going to, bro. I was gonna buy it, bro.
You talking about are those the ones with the 2 straps?
Yeah.
Those were hard, bro.
No,
You
no,
would've
it
been
wasn't
that
2.
nigga.
It was 1 strap.
The 1 strap on the front.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Those shit's just fire.
Now to this day, I think they're kind of fun.
Yeah.
But at the time, bro, I just remember like going into Barney's like every time and being like, and maybe having like $600 and being like, I'm gonna get these. And
Me
then just,
too,
like,
on the Margiela,
and then just
yeah.
not doing it because I just like talked myself out of it. But that's like,
Because you made the right decision.
Yeah,
and probably
facts.
didn't get the shoes.
but that's like that's like my thing is like, so you guys like being levels ahead of me on that like is like super inspiring and fire. Like to hear like a story like in 2009 or 2008, if they were like Babestas, right? Is that what you're saying you had? Or
Yeah.
bro,
It was like, baby, it was like a white,
Was
Like
your
classic.
because I had fake Vapes too. Like,
classic Air
Vapes.
Force One looking shoe with hamburgers on that bitch that glue in the dark. The letters glue in the dark.
was your colorway at least
It was a
real?
Baby Milo.
Like, was your colorway a real colorway that Bape made at least?
I don't know.
wasn't.
Like at the time that my dad
sure.
bought it, I'm pretty sure he didn't know what the fuck he was doing, bro.
I used to cop clothes in this nigga like from Chandler and shit that would like sell clothes out of his trunk, but everything was like fake for the most part. Like I had like big ass Bape hoodies that were fake and shit like that. But definitely my colorway for my first Bapeses were not real. It was like a map of LA, like on the toe box of the shoe, and like also behind the star on the side of the silhouette. Like it was just like a map, and I was like, yeah, I know this is fake, but like these niggas don't know. Did you wear tall tees?
Yeah, I had a brown.
Did you
Scooby-Doo.
keep the sticker on your shit?
No,
I did.
I never kept.
You
the
weren't
sticker.
real?
I never kept the sticker. No, I wasn't a real nigga. I never kept the sticker or the tags on any of my shit. My mom thought it was tacky.
Yeah.
I think it's
So,
tacky,
boy,
too.
take that shit off. Pull
Yeah.
your pants up and go outside.
Here's a belt.
Yeah.
So I just never kept it on. I always took that shit off.
But what about the hats?
Took it off. Had to.
Oh, the sticker on the hat,
Yeah.
the reflective one, yeah,
You kept it on?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That
That counts,
lie.
then.
I didn't know why people did that, and I did it. And my mom and dad, who are super white, would make fun of me so much for it. Like, why are you keeping the tags on it? And then I don't get it. Can you explain to me?
No, we don't get it.
Like, I don't
Nobody
even
gets it.
understand it. It's
yeah,
just like-
yeah. It's just some shit.
it's just
Like,
spiritual, bro. Like,
Bro,
it's just
Do
part
you-
of the culture.
do you guys know who Legacy is?
Yeah. I know. New Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
He
yeah.
came out with like a single one time, and actually maybe even in the New Boys, he was wearing like the hats with the tags on it.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I know exactly what video you're talking about. He had a girl in the video, huh?
Well, I mean, don't they all?
Yeah, but his was like a specific. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But what you're talking about is Tisa, and that was.
No. I know what Tisa is. Tisa was like fire, but like,
You sure that wasn't a Tisa?
no, I'm
hat?
saying, well, why do they keep the tags on the top of it? Like instead of ripping them off.
It's just like niggas was trying to be fresh and be like, yo, my nigga,
It's
this
just
is
like-
brand new.
Yeah, exactly like the same reason you leave a Subi tag.
Yeah,
not me, but
that's exactly it.
Bro, you know
That's
what's
a
funny
good-
is like I always tuck it in, and then when I pull my wallet out, it pulls out with it, and I forget.
See, like I just take it off.
really,
like,
I
yeah.
always am just like I kind of just want to like keep it
Cause you
there.
want niggas to know they wearing Subi, bro. Be
No,
honest.
you know what I like? I don't care about the tag because usually my shirts or my jackets hang over it. It's the crosses, bro. That's it. That's what does it for me. I fucking
I don't know. It's just like a. Sometimes you just want people to know, bro.
yeah, facts.
That's 100% it.
But like at the same time, I kind of you kind of always just like want people to be like, oh shit, that blank tee that's fear God.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if it was good, sometimes I really don't be caring.
What do you mean?
Like, for example, like I have some ambush trousers, like some regular ass pants. But they
What?
feel good on me though, and they look dope.
I have that with like the.
But like, I don't think anyone I ever show them to is gonna be like, "Yo, them shits is like, bro,
Insane.
like nigga, you cold, bro." Like,
yeah.
I got
don't think
those
anyone gives a fuck.
Helmet Lang cargos that you tried on the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and they have like no like branding on it other than like an embroidery of the same color stitching of like an HL tiny. But like that's the same thing. They look like just like some random ass shit. That you
Nah, like, I would
Yeah, I like-
qualify yours as different though. Like because the pants that he's talking about are just like literally just some trousers, and yours like they're kind of cool. They got zippers in the front. Like you'll be able to like oh
They're,
those
like,
are pretty
clearly
hard.
not, like-
Yeah, they're
like
not branded,
fast
but
fashion.
they're cool kind of thing.
Maybe I should say like, if I want someone to notice I'm wearing something, I don't want them to notice it because of like a logo.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like a brand. I want them to notice it because of the cut. Or,
Like you
the
couldn't even
style
really
of,
tell
like,
those are
the
off-white
Amazon or
pants,
something.
even though they have like branding.
No, you
though.
can definitely tell. This shit got off-white.
Yeah, but if they didn't,
You couldn't like yeah.
if they didn't, I think you. Are you saying like you would be able to notice?
No, I'm saying like if somebody said like, I'm saying it's kind of hard to notice that those are off-white pants.
Because it's not the original logo.
Yeah, because it's not the original logo. There's no like X on it. It's different, and it's like the branding is like. To me, it's like it's kind of minimal. Like it's all over, but it's minimal. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So for you, what was your like first piece where you're like, this is it for me? Because like you guys are both clearly people who are dedicating their lives to fashion.
Yeah. I feel like, to be honest with you, in a weird way, bro, I feel like I like fashion, and I know like like a lot of shit about fashion, but I'm still like not even close to like, I don't know. There's niggas who's just like been doing this shit since fucking
Inception.
Like Khaled.
That nigga Khaled been doing that
I've been waiting.
since he's been born.
Niggas went to Nobu twice in one day.
Is that today?
Yeah, that's an hour, 18 minutes ago. I was gonna say that, but yeah. But my first piece to answer your question, honestly, like that I could really remember that was like, oh shit, I got some shit on me. Loki was probably like a Bape hoodie. I was like, oh, it's it, because the hoodie was like so loud, you know.
What color was it?
It was the multicolored camo. Like you know what it is, just multicolored camo.
Who do you guys give credit to for making
Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy?
Yeah.
Same for you?
To me, that's who I was like, oh shit.
I'll tell you who mine is, and you can probably gauge like the timeline.
On the realness,
Pusha T.
Soulja Boy definitely got me into Bape. But
Can you pour
what
a
made
couple-
Bape is honestly for real. I shouldn't say what made Bape, but like what made Bape.
The sours. Can you pour a little bit?
Just take it
A
as
lot of
like-
people-
No, just pour it low key, because I didn't wash my hands. That's how I came back so
Hold
fast.
on, like
Yeah.
there's like that many left.
I bet.
Soulja Boy,
For real.
Pharrell. I was gonna say Pharrell too, but like mine was like 2012 Pharrell that I knew. But I thought Wayne was
Little
gonna be
Wayne. Yeah. The Bape hoodie.
yeah, the pink purple one.
But it's like, to be honest though, there's not really a lot of moments where Wayne was wearing Bape like that to me.
I think that was like the only thing I
You
ever
know what I'm saying? Like niggas want to resurface that picture now and act like it
Yeah,
was
like he
like
was the
something
Bape
different.
guy.
Like he was like a Bape
No, yeah.
stan.
Bro, that I don't remember.
I have
ever
Wayne
seeing him.
tatted on me. I don't remember an era where Wayne was just OD Bape like that.
Yeah, I don't ever remember that.
Let's see.
either. I just remember that hoodie. I think he was in a couple hoodies before, but
Bro, I'm gonna be that guy.
Bro, this nigga's brand truck fit is like, it's like,
Would you suck dick for truck fit?
I'm not sucking dick, period.
Oh, my
not
bad.
even for some Rick.
Nah, not even for some Rick, my nigga. No, I'm saying, isn't
If
truck
we were
fit-
popping, somebody would definitely comment and say like, Marco's definitely sucking dick.
Hell nah.
Facts. I've heard this man talk about Rick. way too
We're
much.
pretty lucky we got 400 views.
I don't know,
Actually,
this nigga's in Bape a lot, bro.
I'm gonna be.
I remember the Hustler music video, which is that.
Oh
so,
yeah, he was wearing.
So it's like that, and then it's like that. There's literally
It's
two
this purple
looks.
one. Nigga, he's wearing a Bape leather jacket.
Okay, we're not saying he doesn't wear Bape.
Yeah,
we're just
you
saying
know
we're
what I
not
mean.
like he's not Soulja Boy Bape.
In a collaboration. Nah, this was recent.
Oh, shit.
I can't even, I'm just talking.
That was recent.
I'm just talking shit.
That nigga had 5
No,
dreads.
This is a picture that everyone. This is a picture
Actually-
that everyone's talking about. This one right here.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking
Yeah,
about.
this is-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that like they were talking shit. The Pusha T, like that's like what originated.
Oh, that originated the beef. Oh my bad. I was talking about the most popular picture where he's just standing there in the all purple, not
Yeah,
the pink, and he's just looking and shit.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was thinking of too.
Oh yeah, that one on the bottom left. Bro, we gotta end this all. This has to be like 2 hours.
Yeah,
There's
this
definitely not that much in there that's usable.
What do you mean? I'm gonna use the whole
You can
thing.
use the whole thing.
100%.
Oh.
I might like clip some out, but
Yeah, y'all niggas need to research aliens. Get informed because the Galactic Federation.
if you made it this far to the end of the podcast, I appreciate you. All the first-time listeners, thank you. This is the Locked In Podcast. Again, your host, Albert Houston, co-host. Marco and Dom, thank you guys for coming today. I had to cut it off. I don't even know how long we're at. I want to get a timer in here, but again, thank you all the supporters. And if you're a first time listener, definitely subscribe. And this will be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Before I go move like that, fuck that door like me.